Yo.
Yo.
What's up, Gavin?
I'm good.
How'd you do? What'd you do?
I got 21st place at the Kissimmee Regional in Florida, playing Pure Shark.
Really? That's
Yeah.
crazy work, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy work, bro.
All right, let's get into the
Let's
deck
get to the
list.
deck list.
All right, we got 3 of the best card in the deck. Servicing Big Jaws.
Yeah.
Um,
That card's calm. Not gonna lie.
If you activated a spell card in the turn, well, not even you. If a spell card was activated in a turn, it's a free body. A special's out of hand, activated effect, and then on summon switches a shark. This is your best extender. It's your best 1-card combo, and it just does so much for the deck.
That card's insane. I'm not gonna lie. That card wins a lot of games.
All right, then we have 3 of our normal summon, 3 Buzzsaw Shark, which I'm glad I got a super in the OTS pack. This card's not as good in my variant as a normal summon, but it's a 1-card rank 4 at any point if you haven't used your normal summon. 1-card Bahamut Shark, which by extension makes it 1-card Toad. So, pretty good. It can miss if with the targeting which comes up, so like you get Ogre, that gets annoying. If you get like SP banished, Imperm, it's a prime Imperm target, gets Impermed all the time. Then we're gonna our best non-starter extender. We have 3 Abyss Shark. This card, I was playing 2 for a while, but then I realized I need more names, and then this card is just like, it just does so much for you. It specials and it searches, so like just like this one specials and searches, but this one's in the same effect. As long as you control a water monster, it locks you to the water. It level mods for a number monster. All these level mods for 3 and 5 for water exceeds, but it also does double damage for the first time a number monster attacks another monster, and that comes up so much. It wins you games because people don't expect you to kill them, and they like misplay or they don't use a card. So you'll special, you'll search, and you search extension, and all that. It's a prime Ash target, but
Bro, this card, bro. Double battle piercing damage.
double battle.
Insane.
Then for our last of the sharks, we play 2 Hydrojet and the 1 crystal. Hydrojet is a new card out of Suda. It's a common, obviously, but basically it's a free special if you control a water exceeds, kind of like Silent Angler, and then it has the graveyard effect to search Aquajet spell, and then the on-field effect is an ignition effect to dump a either shark, fish shark monster, which you usually dump crystal shark, or an exceed spell trap. And this guarantees you follow up turn 3, and then crystal shark it's just a generic extender. You target any water monster on field, permanently half its attack, and special it level mods for a number monster like a Abyss Shark. And then that's it for my shark cards. We're playing.
How many shark cards is that?
12.
12? That's not a bad number.
Playing 12 sharks. And then for the consistency cards, we play 3 of the best spell.
The best spell
that
has ever came out.
7 Tachyon.
7 Tachyon.
This deck really needed consistency for a while, and then this card makes Bahamut turn. It makes Bahamut by itself, and it also just turns on Big Jaws automatically, which is actually insane for the deck because you just needed more activatable spells on turn 1. Then, since it's the best card, we obviously play more copies of it, so we play 2 more 7 Tachyon.
2 more 7 Tachyon.
Basically, because it's 7 Position, so it's 7 Tachyon, which is the best card, best searcher in our deck.
Yeah, true. How many times have you got drolled?
I got drolled twice, and then, but like the amount of times people tried to resolve droll, that's a different thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's a different thing. There's a lot of times. All right, and then
no.
we have some one-of injury requirements. Okay, we have Revive Splash.
Ooh, what is that?
All right,
What is that?
This is
What
a
is that?
common out of Eternity Code, okay? Dummy
Code.
log to go.
What is this?
All right, so the on-field effect is you can target a rank 4 or lower Exceeds monster in your graveyard, and you can reborn it, and it becomes a water monster. But the graveyard effect, which is what really comes up due to us playing Hydrojet Shark. Hydrojet Shark to dump. This card can rank up any water exceeds into 1 rank higher water exceeds. So it can turn a rank 3 into a rank 4, a rank 4 into rank 5, rank 5 into rank 6. Alright, so this card is your main OTK line. Then we have Virtue Stream. This is just removal.
Everybody knows what
It's searchable. It's searchable in engine, so you just play it as another way. If you open it, it's comp. If you don't, it's whatever. So
Now, what is this card?
all right, this card is another card that comes from my goat Hydrojet Shark.
Oh my goodness.
It has too many effects, bro. I swear.
It has too many things. What
Alright,
is this?
so this card is Monster Reborn. And it doesn't target. And then the only thing that happens when you summon it is it locks you into Xyz, which doesn't matter. While it's on, it locks you into Xyz while the card's on the field, which really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Your
And
whole
then-
deck.
Exactly.
Water.
And
Who
then
cares?
it can also special summon from hand. And Hydrojet can search this from deck or add it back from graveyard. So if you opened it turn 1, you can use it, and then if Hydrojet's in your grave, you can add it back from your graveyard. That's why we only play 1. But this confirms. So basically, this card is recursion. It's follow up every turn. Then we have Virtue Stream for some removal, and then like if you work with Kraken, it's like it makes Kraken 4 pops. And then Exceeds Revive Splash is just an OTK line, and it gives you so many options.
And don't forget
But-
the hidden effect. Virtue Stream, it protects your guys
It
from
protects
battle
your
once
guys
only.
battle, or
That
it
did
makes
came
other
up.
Or it makes other things.
That did
water.
come up. That did come
It
up.
does come up.
That was crazy.
All
That
right,
did come
now
up.
onto the non-engine. We play 3 Maxi. Looking at. Shout out to Bars. You know, he let me borrow these for the regional. I don't own them yet.
Yeah,
we're
dude.
waiting on
A Stampede?
a Stampede. Yeah. We're waiting on
Yeah.
Stampede. Cards comp, and it's Italian. And it's Italian.
Hey, it's Italian. What is it? What is it? What is it?
Multi-fascinate Pualos.
Yeah, that's fire.
All right,
That's
so
kinda
I resolved this probably like 4 times today. Every time I resolved it, I won the game. Then we have Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom, to negate the Charmies, you need to play 3 going first. Going second, I like the side out to just 1. Just because it's low impact and you're walking into like the thrust packages, and I hate the thrust packages, and Talon is really common right now. Alright, and then we play 3 Imperm. We play no summonables in our deck, so Imperm's always live pretty much. Nothing much to say. It's like the best hand trap ever printed besides those Charmies. We play 3 Dominus Impulse. My entire deck is water.
Yeah,
It's
you don't care. You don't care about
the
card,
lock.
man.
It's a negate.
I
It's
mean-
a special summon negate. Against Pure Rigel is not that good. Realistically speaking, you hit twins on second turn,
Or ice.
or ice sometimes, but ice doesn't really come up because unless you already used your imperm because you want to clear the body, that's the only time I would ever use impulse. I
So-
usually save it for twins.
So how much did this conflict with this?
Never, because
Oh.
you're gonna. I believe in the Fuwa and draw phase. It's never gonna happen because if I have this in my hand and I have this in my hand, this is happening in draw, and then this will happen in main phase. So it
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
true.
Okay.
Respect.
Then we have my tech choice, which I think is the best card in best hand trap in the format when it comes to anything but Malice. Droll Lockbird.
Drone Lockbird.
Like,
Yes, sir.
like if you draw Raizo, the Inno Detonator, if you have an out to detonator, they lose that game 100% because their follow up is cooked. They have to have dummy hand traps, and then if you out that detonator, they're just so behind that like
Joel Slayer is
it
crazy.
just Droll is just insane.
Yeah, Drone, yeah.
All right, then I have my favorite breaker in this deck because it's an activatable spell on turn 1. That's an interruption and a breaker. We have Foolish Burial Goods.
Oh
and
my
the
god.
one black goat.
And the one black goat that lasts.
All right,
Yes, sir.
Black Goat is just so comp. Like, the thing about Tachyon is like you have to put back a card. So if you open Black Goat, you can put back Black Goat on top of your deck, and then if you open Foolish Burial Goods, you Foolish Burial Goods, send the card on top of your deck. It happens. It happens so
Oh my
much,
goodness.
and it's just so comp. Like because they don't want to hit Tachyon and when it's your first action because they're worried about running into Talons, running into like Thrust, running into all these cards. That if you do that first, you just turn back on this crazy interruption, and like. If you don't use it, like a lot of times, I'll just leave it there in the graveyard playing against Raizo, and I'm like, okay, you're gonna break my board, but next turn, you're gonna make detonator right here, and whatever you make, it's off. Like whatever interruption you're making, it's gonna be off for the next turn. And then I have my follow-up in the graveyard, so I do that first, and then they're just chopped after that. So, and then the final 4 card for non-engine, we have a very acute weakness to Droll in this deck right now because we search so much due to the Tachyon package. So I played
My goat.
2 Crossout, 1 Called By, and a Talents. So Call by is better than cross out, and then I'm already at 43 cards. So I didn't want to throw in the third cross out to make it 44, which doesn't make sense. And then I was on 42, but I threw the talents in because I wanted a cross out target for talents when I'm playing against it, so I don't have to waste my toad negate later in certain game states where I set it and then they go like talents, and then I can use cross out and then call talents, and then I can toad negate and then something else, which did come up today. I got talents for take control. I went cross out talents, and then I had toad for like whatever their last card engine was in hand. So that was my main tech choice. So I'm on a 43 card main. All right.
43 cards in the main.
All right, and then we can move to my extra deck.
To the extra deck, where the
All
goo
right, so
at. Show us the goo.
So first, we got my 3 goats, Yugi, Shark, and Yuma. All right.
Heck no.
Yes, sir. It took me forever to pull this token. It was dummy long, but I just want to shout out Dumb. You know what I'm saying? Now onto the extra deck. We play 1 aggregator for Ultimate Slayer, 1 Italian Caesar. As I was saying with the Revive Splash, you can rank up 1 higher. So if you make a rank 5 and you have it engraved, you can make a 3 mat Caesar.
That's insane.
So this makes servicing big draws a 1 card 4 interruption combo with only 1 draw through fill.
3 mat
which
Caesar.
is insane.
Crazy.
Okay, so we got 1, and then Nash Knight's a quick effect suck, and then you mainly, this is like your last piece of your inboard, and then if you're playing Revive Splash in it, it turns into something else. So it's really strong. We have our OTK machine, number C32 Shark Drake Levi's.
Came out of Rhoda.
Came out of Rhoda, cover card of Rhoda.
Straight out of Rhoda.
Cover card of Rhoda.
What does that do?
It attacks twice, it does piercing, and it can quick effect, target a card on the field, negate its effects, and make it 0/0. So it can activate in a damage step, and then you attack, and then it's doing 31 damage, guaranteed if it resolves. Which is,
But it would also be doing 62 because of the Abyss Shark you told us about
double,
earlier.
yes,
That's crazy,
exactly.
bro. That's insane.
Then we play Ragnar Infinity. This is for Tachyon, so you can search Lancia in the Malice matchup, and then you search your best extender, Abyss Shark. It's pretty strong.
So that's for its effect. Have you ever like resolved the effect?
I actually have resolved this effect against this guy named Carlos at locals. He had 1,300 life points left, and he basically broke my board, and I had the Rake Up Trap engraved, and it was like I couldn't make an interruption that would have mattered, so I was like, it's either I burn for game or I lose. So I summoned this after he summoned the access code. I targeted the access code and I burned it for 3K for game to top the locals, and he was kind of salty, but I didn't even read that card before that moment, which is kind of crazy.
Let the viewers read it, you know.
It's kind of crazy.
All right.
Then we're on the 1 Abyss Dweller. Might get banned, but
that card might get banned. That card, it's got to go. It's got to go.
It might get banned, but it just wins. It wins games. You play against Fiendsmith, cuts off Fiendsmith for a turn. You play against Crystron, cuts off Crystron for a turn. You play against like it just stops so much in this format, and it's just insane. Like play against Mitsu, Raizu, they're crying. Next we have some our other Tachyon target, Ragnar Zero. This allows you to search level 4 waters with Tachyon, and then the effect is quick effect, target a monster with different attack points or different stats than it starts with. Destroy it, draw a card. So this is draw power, and then because of Duo Drive being in the format, that swap, it just gives you a card for no reason. We play the best fairest floodgate ever printed.
Oh no.
Stealth Kraken.
Stealth Kraken
and
Spawn.
Alright, Stealth Kraken, it makes everything water, quick effect pop, burn for half. Really makes Fiendsmith struggle to play. That's like the main thing. And then also, it's really hard to out, because people assume you're not on the spawn, so when they destroy it, you summon this, and then if they destroy this comes back. So it's at least 3 Xyz by itself, which is insane.
And he's not once per turn, right?
Yeah,
or
neither.
Soft once.
Both of them
That's
are soft once per
insane.
turn, which is crazy. All right, and then we have, for my last water cards, we have double Bahamut Shark, which is so calm. And then we have 2 targets. We have LaVirtue, which searches the Virtue Stream I showed you.
Searches the trap.
Cycles, extenders out of graveyard, and it moves materials. Is all you could really ask for. Then we have the best Omni Negate in the game, Totally awesome.
Totally awesome.
Because it's non-once per turn
Totally
negate.
awesome.
It adds back extenders. It gives you follow-up. It negates and destroys. It sets the card you negate. Like, it does so much for you. And then we have some cards for, like, if you get more Charmade or, like, for random matchups. We have Baduska for Charmies or, like, turn skip cards. And then we have Malong for the Blue Eyes matchup for Ultimate Slay.
Yeah,
All
true,
right.
true.
And then let's
All
move
right, let's move on
to
the
my side deck. The last part of my thing. I like to think my side deck's pretty streamlined, okay? We're playing 3 Lancia because we hate Malice. 3 Meows because we hate Malice. And then 3 Perulia for the Ryzen matchup. 3 Shifter for any rogue deck matchup ever. White Forest, Blue Eyes, all of that. And then we play 3 Slayer. I didn't side back row. I didn't play against back row. If I played against back row, I would have got chopped.
Back row
But
doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't
So,
exist.
That's the deck. Pure Shark. Shout out Ozil for coming along.
Shout out our goat.
Shout out Quan, cameraman.
Yes, sir.
He be shit talking, but he lost.
Oh, all right.
He lost last time he played, and he top 2, so he's kind of nice, I guess.
Then I top 1 above you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
Oh, all right. My bad. And then, but thank y'all. Yes,
All right.
sir. Yeah,
Get
woo.
it out, team 6-7.